What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I'm going to react to a video clip from DJ Akademiks' live stream where he spoke about how Iggy Azalea messaged him very angrily about Playboi Carti. Y'all know this heifer is always upset about Playboi Carti, a guy that she really thought that she was going to I guess be in a long-term relationship with, or possibly even marriage. She had a baby by this guy, and she's been angry with him ever since that relationship folded back in 2020. They have a child together. And I want y'all to understand something about Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea is 5 years older than Playboi Carti. They broke up, but 5 years ago. So at the time she was 30 and he was 25. And one of the things I remember when they broke up, she was complaining about how he was too busy playing PlayStation with Uzi Vert instead of being with her and the child. Something to that effect. And ever since, she's been bitter about him. She has not moved on from him, even though she knew that she made a conscious effort to have a child with him, because she had been in other relationships. She didn't get pregnant then. So why did she get into this relationship? Now, again, y'all got to understand something. These two were only together for 2 years. 2 years. It wasn't like this was a long-term relationship and they just so happened to have a child together. They had a child together right after they started dating back in 2018. Right after 2018, they had a child. Only together for 2 years. And this is the guy she chose to have a child with. And she's been angry about this ever since. Have y'all noticed that when she broke up? Because let me tell you something. If anything, again, I have no issue with Nick Young. When Nick Young was caught on video saying what he said about his situation with Iggy Azalea and admitted to certain things, right, being recorded, she never spoke about that situation publicly that I know of. But with Playboi Carti, she's not only is she still seething about the end of that relationship, she's tried to allude to him being gay. I did a video recently about some things that she said when she was on a live stream with Neon. She's been alluding to these things with Playboi Carti, but that's the father of your child. I don't care if the relationship didn't work. The fact that you're going out of your way to embarrass him, a man that you have a child with, you're going to be connected to him forever. And she's still trying to play on his name because he broke up with her and he never went back to her. I think deep down she wants him to come back to her, but he just doesn't. He doesn't want to be with her. And because of that, she's making it her mission to try to embarrass him every chance she gets. So let's get to this video clip of DJ Akademiks talking about her seething.
Understand how I should address this. Number one, you're a female. You was talking really crazy in my DMs. I understand there's a lot of people who believe academics only pick on females, so like that's already a bad look. I usually just give the smoke to whoever who brings smoke to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Iggy. You must have been tripping, shorty. You DM me after I had commented about your stream with Neon, and you had made some very suggestive statements that was seemingly throwing shade at people you were previously with, and some people, but even including me, thought you were trying to take aim at your baby father, Playboi Carti. Apparently, after I did my little soliloquy or a little monologue about what I feel that you might be going through, you felt triggered. You sent me a lot of shit. You've since blocked me because after, I let it sit for about 2 days and I said, I knew you was out of your mind. I don't know if you're on drugs. I don't know if whatever you're going through, I don't know if you're in therapy. I don't know what you got going on, but usually people don't bark up the tree of academics unless they want pure hell drama and mayhem. That's what usually comes. It's not the place where you're like, oh, this is going to be a great time. I want to show the people what you messaged me, and it says Saturday. This is you, Iggy. Saturday. I want people to be able to see it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Saturday. I just want to scroll. This is Iggy. Yes, this is all what she sent to me. A whole lot of shit. Shorty, I'm going to give you the grace still because I ignored you for a day and a half and then you responded back when you see I left you on red for 2 days and you were very disrespectful. I want to be very clear with you, like whatever you and Playboi Carti got going on as a familial matter, I don't care about. I respect Playboi Carti as an artist, and I know you might think, because you keep referencing a friendship that me and him have, and I don't know what you think I could do or what I affect, but I just want to be like, yo, hey, listen, I want to stay out of y'all familial matters, and I also kind of realize that the things that you've told me in this message before you blocked me was probably you were trying to use me to try to get this man canceled because you told me very criminal things about him. You told me very evil things about him. You made allegations about him that I've never heard you say online. And I don't know why you would tell me.
Because she wanted you to spread those things. This is a very devious woman. Okay, this is a scorned white woman. And she's going to great lengths in order to try to tear this man down because he didn't want to be with her. That's what this is always about. If she really didn't want anything to do with Playboi Carti, then she would not be acknowledging him publicly. She would not be DMing DJ Akademiks like that. But see, I guess because she's in the content creating space now, or she wants to be, this is why she's out here with Neon. I guess she's watching things closer than before, but this is not a good look for her to be going around here acting very bitter towards Playboi Carti. If it was a situation where she didn't want to be with him like that, if that's what the case is, then why is she going out of her way to give DJ Akademiks dirt on him? That's devious. Which lets me know that you intentionally got pregnant by Playboi Carti because you wanted to trap him in a relationship. And he left as soon as he could. And you've been bitter about that ever since. Because in your mind, you could have got pregnant by somebody else. This is why you got to make better choices. You can't get mad at him because you wanted to start a family with this guy, because that's exactly what it was. Iggy had been in the business long enough to take better care of herself in the sense of not getting pregnant randomly. This was intentional, and she knows it, and she's been bitter about how the breakup happened ever since.
Because the things you would tell me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. You should tell the police. The things you told me, I don't think you should tell a blogger. I think you should tell your truth. But you instead divulged a lot of things that made him seem like a really evil person. I understand you guys are broken up and it's none of my business. But I just want to tell you, fuck that. The disrespect and the tone you came at with me in my DMs, I don't care what you got going on. And I don't care who your baby daddy is. And I don't care who you picked your baby daddy to be and what y'all got going on in y'all family life. I usually don't give a fuck about that. I like him as a rapper. I love him as a person. But that don't got nothing to do with you thinking you could talk to me like I'm his homeboy. I'm not here to be a fucking emotional sponge.
And see, the thing is this, whether she respects DJ Akademiks or not, I don't want to speak on that. But see, she's an entitled white woman. See, that's the thing about Iggy. Iggy Azalea is an entitled white woman. Okay. And when she doesn't get her way, she's going to crash out because she feels hella entitled. She thinks that she's this super hot female and that, men are supposed to just do whatever she tells them to do or act in the way that she, wants them to act. And when they don't, she's going to lash out because she's an entitled heifer, okay, who has not been able to get in any relationship since Playboi Carti because she's still obsessed with him. Y'all got to understand, she broke up with Playboi Carti back in 2020. And she still has yet to get with anybody else. It's not because she has a busy career. She's not doing nothing right now. It's because she's obsessed with Playboi Carti. And she's holding out hope that one day he can come back to her. That's what she's hoping. She's hoping that one day he'll say, let's start a family together. Let's get married. That ain't happening no time soon. So again, this is why she's been holding out hope, hoping that he changes and wants to be with her. And until then, she's going to sit here and she's going to act out and she's going to say things about him, insinuate things about him in order to get people talking. Y'all notice he's not saying nothing about her. This ain't a situation where he's doing things publicly and she's only responding. No, she's putting things out there, just like she did in the Neon Stream when she alluded to certain things about him because she's mad because he doesn't want to be with her. She feels entitled to be with him and he doesn't want to be with her, and she knows this. She feels rejected. This is what a rejected woman does.
And I was going to lay it on you, but I just realized it was a bad look because I realized you was trying to use me to try to get at him, because the things you told me here is disgusting. It was really, really bad, and I'm not here to repeat it. So I'm just going to say to Iggy, please never, you should keep me blocked. I'm not the guy you should be talking to like that. I'm not the one. And if you think I'm the one who loves your baby daddy that much, no. At the end of the day, it's Big Act. So,
and that's about how much I'm playing for that clip. Listen, Iggy, I know you're trying to get into the content space, because that's what this looks like to me. But you are making a complete fool of yourself, especially if you're messaging somebody like Akademiks as if he's not going to speak about this stuff publicly. I think that what's going on here is she's a woman that feels scorned. She feels rejected, and she's doing everything she can to try to get Playboi Carti's attention in order for him to, I guess, want to be with her again. Because again, if she wanted nothing to do with him, she would not be saying anything about him publicly. She would not be messaging DJ Akademiks trying to give him dirt on Playboi Carti to get him to dislike Playboi Carti. That's vindictive. She's the type of woman that will sleep with your best friend if she's upset with you. She's that type of female. She will sleep with your best friend. She'll sleep with your brother or your cousin or even your father in order to get back at you because she feels mad, right? So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know if like, video, share, follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram. Check out all of the videos on this channel, and I'll see y'all next one.